Well, obviously, I don't think Biden's going to win because the thing is, he just lost. I'm pretty sure he just lost. What is it? Support of the radical left because. He,
Well, I don't know about that because you got to the radical left is first and foremost anti-Trump.
yeah, but the thing is, yeah, I know. Oh, I'm not going to vote for him.
See, I think it comes down to how they actually handle the voting. If they allow the
Mail-in ballots.
well, not even mail-in, because there's a distinction I want to draw later, because the whole mail-in ballots thing is they're looking at it wrong. Um, if they do mass mail-in, like where they mail your ballot to you and then you send it in using census data or whatever, I think they're going to use census data, or they're probably going to use well, they can't use tax information, so it's probably going to be census data, which means it's going to be old.
Yeah,
Therein
that's
lies
not
the
good.
problem. I think that might be why they're racing to get the census done and they've extended it.
Yeah, and those racist questions on there.
Well, I mean, because here's what it comes down to, in my opinion. So, especially if this is an example of the Democrats using COVID as an opportunity, because they know they looked at the last election and they know that voter turnout is not was definitely not in their favor. Now, I think it's going to spike. I think it was going to spike this election because of the anti-Trump sentiment, but then COVID happened. And if you look at it, it's pretty obvious that people on the left are more cautious about COVID than people on the right, statistically.
Obviously. Yeah, I know.
But people on the right are, and this isn't a blanket statement, but people on the right tend to be very almost militant about making sure they get out to the polls and vote. And this is every election, whether there's a Republican incumbent or not. Like every Republican I've ever met is always like, they got a game plan for election day. It's like, I'm going to wake up at 5 o'clock because I still have to work.
Yeah.
It's like I'm going to wake up at 5 o'clock and be there at the polls and get my voting done, and then they go off on their merry way. I don't think I've ever heard a Republican complain about it's like, oh, the lines of the polls were so long, and I just left. I don't think I've ever heard a Republican say that.
No.
Because generally speaking, they're like, okay, we're gonna get there before they open, and then we're gonna wait at the door because that's what I do. I don't vote Republican necessarily, but